Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really appreciate that. Tonight, I want to talk about investments. And once more, thanks to all the new subs and viewers. You feel me? Investments. You know, quick disclaim, you feel me? We're not talking about financial investments, so there's no need to, worry there. But what I do want to talk about is how most often, in my opinion, the best investments are often just right around you. And here's what I mean. So it's always best to invest not just in ourselves, which I think should be a pretty substantial investment as well. But on top of that, existentially speaking, I suppose, it's good to invest in things that we think are good ideas and the people that we see around us that are trying to be their best self. We invest in our children. We invest in youth as a community if we're not parents. We invest time into making a career or a viable sort of path to have financial freedom. There's all different kinds of things that we do to play this stuff out. I mean, investments, again, are big deals, and I think investing in people is always going to be the best and number one investment of anything that you can do, right? And that could be, again, from a parent perspective, investing as most parents do, all of their time and their energy and their resources to making their child have the best opportunity for their best life as possible. That's an investment that, is human nature, and you hope that that investment will pay for itself and that you can safely hope that your offspring will act the same way in terms of thinking and holding that kind of an investment dear. I think that investing in the future is something we all do, and I think we do it in different ways. It could be staying out of trouble. It could be seeking out dates. I mean, there could be a number of different things that are set in place for yourself to succeed in the future, and that in itself is an investment. You're protecting the things that matter so that later on you can benefit from what you've built. I think as a middle-aged person, that's something I can't really understand. I could not have understood until this particular age in my life, as far as the intrinsic sort of investments go within myself. People age differently, people mature differently, is what I mean by that. I don't think there's any vampires, to my knowledge or anything, but, investing is something that is near and dear to most of our hearts when it comes to a financial return. We're all very much interested in investing in these kinds of things because, well, money does kind of bring some kind of security and stability and so forth, but it can only get you so far in terms of the overall kind of growth that a person can achieve or a family can have if things are done, and there's a lot of things are done as good as they can be, and there's a lot of luck in there too. But the whole point of tonight's video is that if you're sad or if you're upset or if you're confused, always look back at the priority list of investments. And again, as opened in the video, oftentimes the number one investment, will be yourself. And then closely thereafter will be those people that you care about unconditionally, that you can provide sort of that same kind of foundation to, and that's just because you've made that strong investment in yourself. And I like talking about ways people can stay motivated and positive things, and I just think that investing in family members and friends in their business ideas with money and or just support, this is the best way to ultimately reach your goal. It's easier said than done because many people are often just concerned with their priority investment themselves, and can't really bag them for that per se, so much as you can learn from that experience if you seek to grow further and take the investing in yourself and translate that on over to investing in other things as well, while maintaining that real solid and high priority investment in yourself. You know what I mean? I think that investing is a lifelong endeavor. I think it begins when we're taught right and wrong, or right from wrong, or when we figure that out, or, there's different metrics of how we mature. But something that should never be lost, no matter how immature or mature we get, is the fact that investing in people is overall going to be the best kind of investment a person can make, even more over than stacks of money later on. Because I just feel like there's a more completeness to having something set as a goal other than just money, I mean, because that's a pretty simple goal. I mean, it's a one trick pony kind of a thing. It's very simple, and I can kind of respect that because of its simplicity, but it overlooks what's more important than that, even. And oftentimes I think they get confused because that provides a kind of investment, but it doesn't mean that you're happy, or that you're happy with the people around you, or that you're happy with your current life, and that's at the cost, not only financially, but mentally and physically as well at some point. So invest wisely. Start with yourself and then look around you. You know what I mean? And not not for like money or anything like that exactly. You know what I mean? But moreover, like the better and the benefits of the person that you're investing in unconditionally. I think that's the best kind of investment. I hope you guys have a really good night. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel, and I hope to see you tomorrow. And I think there's one more video for tonight, so there's always that too. So, all right, bye.